Today we're going to take a look at a countertop filter. Now, this is very, very useful if you're going to start, stop buying bottled waters and maybe just transition to something like this. This is very simple. A lot of people are actually purchasing these devices for bathrooms, kitchens, and so forth, and even RVs now. There's a lot of chemicals in our drinking waters. There's a lot of particles in our drinking waters. There's even found plastics in our water. So now you want to avoid stuff like that, and that's why people are buying bottled water. This is a great option for those that want to work on a smaller scale. Instead of modifying your plumbing, other stuff, it's very simple. Now, they give you everything you see, including the actual manual, because this can be even working out of your water hose. If you have to transition to something like that and you need drinking water, it's very simple to place and set up and go. Now, one thing that you got to do, you got to follow the instructions. You got to run it for a couple minutes before you start drinking and seeing the results. We are going to do some testing of our own before and after on the water, how clean it comes out of it, and what else can you do with this, So let me show you a couple of things. They give you options here, many options to set this up. You could thread this in if any faucet that's compatible with it. If not, they give you another option, another different adapter here. On top of that, they give you more adapters, if you guys can see that. There's multiple ones in there that actually come off and they could keep grabbing. So if you don't have a faucet or a place that has an adapter, you can create it with this actually setup. Then you tighten it up with just a regular flat screw, a flat head, and pretty much set it go. So we're gonna do a testing before and after. We're gonna set this up, see how well it works. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, I just want to show you guys some of the problems we have with calcium growing out of here. And not only that, it's coming out of the actual tips too. So these are particles that when you're washing your teeth, you're gonna get those things in here. And you can't, they're very difficult to filter them out, and you're gonna see them. So right now, we're just gonna open it up. These are regular. I'm in the bathroom right now testing it out so you guys can see the quality of water that you get. And normally when you're washing your teeth, this is how people get sick. They don't know that they probably contracted a bacteria or something is floating in your water. So this is faucet water from the actual bathroom. We're gonna test it out right here. And we do have a water meter here. So we're gonna turn it on. I'm gonna see the quality of it right now. And if you guys can see it, it's zeroed out. There's really nothing on it. Just put it, not calories. There it goes. So we're gonna put it in the water and see what it is. What are we looking at? Right now, it's at 7.7. All right, when it comes to this bathroom one, you pretty much just, these we have actually taken this off already and clean it out. You got to replace these once in a while because they do get particles. And if you guys know, I'm going to show you guys some of the dirt and plastics that it captures in here. It's amazing. So if you guys see the white particles in there that won't go into drinking water, there's a little filter, but not strong enough, not good enough. So we are gonna actually add this one, but this one has a plastic built in it, if you guys notice. So we had to remove the actual plastic from this one, which is the O-ring. All right, so we don't need it. All you got to do is pretty much just twist it in there. On this version of a sink, right? But yours could be different. But like I said, they have the adapters for it, which is great. So let's go ahead and set this up properly. There we go. We got it going, and then we're gonna run it for a couple minutes. Run some water here in here, if you guys can see it. We're gonna run it for a couple minutes and see how well it works. So we're gonna open it up, not the hot one, we're gonna do the cold. So right now, if you guys can see that, so if you guys can see it, I'm gonna run it. All you gotta do is twist this part of it, but let me make sure it's nice and tight because this thing, I don't want it to leak. And then we're gonna run it from here. It's going through circulating the water. It's gonna push the water out here. And then give it a couple minutes, and there it goes. First, you gotta wait for the actual charcoal because it does have charcoal. Remember, charcoal cleans a lot of water filtration. So the first time, let it run. This is why it's very important to let it run for a couple minutes until you see the water clearing out, and then it's drinkable. But you gotta wait because you gotta be patient. Run it down. Of course, if it drops a little water, put plumber's tape, and you can fix that up easy. Right? Right now, we just we have it on the system. We could have it, and we can always change it back here, but we're gonna let it run until we see it too clear and the charcoal particles are gone. I've been waiting around for 5 minutes. and the cleaner the water gets. So if you guys see it, 5 minutes wait, not even finished. Supposed to let it run for a couple minutes. So look at that, 7.4. So we're getting really drinkable water right now. Good drinkable water, removing some of the lead particles. Move it around. Look at that, 7.4. Dropped a lot of points. Instead of 7.7, we're getting 7.4 now. Look at that, immediately results. You could drink it. I don't taste any particles or anything. It's like normal water to me. So very simple to set up, to install. We're gonna let it run for a couple more minutes and test it out maybe later, see if I can get better results. But so far I like what I like the taste. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. 99.6 of you are not subscribers in my channel. I hope that the content helps you out and that you find it very useful. And I hope you hit the like and subscribe.